Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is November 2nd, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading lower by 3.25 points to 2,125 per contract. You can see overnight the futures were a little bit lower. They got a little bit of a lift starting around 4 o'clock in the morning, but they're now coming back in a little bit more. So we'll see how today plays out. Now, there's a lot of things going on. One, we have a lot of earnings. We'll go over those in just a moment. And then number two, you're going to have the FOMC announcement later today, this afternoon. So again, the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee will make their interest rate policy statement for the U.S. Nobody's expecting the Fed to raise rates. So again, while the Fed funds rate sits at a quarter point, nobody's expecting the Fed to make any type of move, and we'll just see how this market plays out going forward. But either way, that announcement can move markets. We could see what they have to say for the future, and we'll just see where this market goes. Either way, the way we're going to make our money today is going to be with the stocks in the news. Let's take a look at the first stock on our list here. It's going to be Gilead Sciences. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at $73.90, closed at $74.07. So Gilead, really yesterday after the closing bell, was all over the map, but you could see basically flat this morning. So that will be on our radar today. No play on it at the moment, but we will be watching this one once the opening bell rings. Next one on our list is going to be Alibaba. This is the world's largest Chinese internet company, or basically like an Amazon type company. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at 104.63, closed at 101.15. So it's having a good reaction to the earnings announcement. When I take a look at this name, though, I have to say, if you take a look at a daily chart, you'll see that we've rolled over a little bit. Now it's bouncing back up. Still a lot of resistance today around 107.50 if it gets there. Not sure it will, but it can get there pretty easily. This can be a big mover at times. So keep this one on the radar. And again, if you take out the lows, then we would be concerned about the downside. But right now the stock is gapping higher. And again, it closed at 101.15. It is now trading at 104.61. So Alibaba showing good strength ahead of the opening bell. Let's take a look here at Electronic Arts, ticker symbol EA. Stock is trading at 81.79, closed at 77.84. Stock still has a fair amount of resistance around the 85 level. That would be a double top going back to earlier part of October. And again, we'll see how that plays out. But right now, good little pop for Electronic Arts. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, nothing to do here, but we will be looking at it once the opening bell rings today. Stock in the news here is BRCD. This is Brocade. It looks like they did announce that they will be bought out by Broadcom, which is AVGO, better known as Avago, for $12.75 a share. If you own the stock, just trail it. Trail a stop loss. Don't do anything with it. You cannot be a buyer up here at these levels. Very, very little upside once you get a buyout offer. Let's take a look at DATA, which is data, or better known as Tableau software. Stock is trading at 43.60, closed at 49.51. So this is a pretty good haircut. It looks like when I look at this chart right now, you're probably looking at some support around the $40 level if it gets there. So keep that on the radar. I'm actually showing some support around 39.20 on an overshoot of 40. So when it gets to 40, that's basically a little bit of a double bottom, and then it can overshoot down to around 39.20. So keep that on the radar today. Again, Tableau software under big pressure. Let's take a look at Diamond Offshore. I believe they had earnings as well. No volume on this move. Stock looks like it's trading all the way down at $14.93. We'll look at that one once the opening bell rings. Nothing to do. I don't like when stocks have no volume in the move. Let's take a look at U.S. Steel. Stock is trading at $17.38, closed at $18.71. So this is a pretty good haircut here for U.S. Steel. Again, if it closes, well, hard to say exactly, but I will say this much. Any close below $17.25 could lead to further selling, so be aware of that. Again, U.S. Steel down pretty decently ahead of the opening bell. Let's take a look at Square. They came out with earnings. Square CEO is the same CEO as Twitter. And what you're going to notice here is stock is trading at $11.79, closed at $11.07. I think there's a lot of resistance up here around $11.85 to $12. So I think there's very little upside left in the name, at least for today. Let's take a look at Yelp. I need somebody. Yelp. Anybody. All right, we have Yelp trading at 36.01, closed at 32.48. So this is a nice little pop. This has been, talk that this company is going to be taken over, but I never hear anything outside of rumors. But nice little pop for Yelp today, trading at 36 bucks. A lot of resistance around 36.90 to $37. If it gets above there, you have a 50-day moving average around 37.81. So some resistance levels for Yelp coming up in play. Let's take a look at CLH, which is trading right now at 45.87. Stock closed at 45.87. I believe this company had earnings, but again, not making much of a move right now. We will keep this on the radar once the opening bell rings today. This is a little bit of a lighter volume name. Rarely trades a million shares, but there could be some action in it today. I believe they did report earnings. TRP is the next one we're going to take a look at. This is Trans-Canada Corporation Pipeline Company. Right now, the stock is trading at 43.60, closed at 45.25. I forget if this is earnings or not. I believe it is. Either way, nice little dip so far. Stock is showing some support around 41.45. So keep that on the radar today if it does get down there. 41.40, 41.45 should be some short-term support. I will try to have gap levels for this. Right now, I have to still work those out. But all in all, this could be a gap play today. And I will have some gap levels posted up in just a few moments, right around 9 o'clock. All right, let's switch gears here. Go to the gold market. Gold had a great day yesterday. And believe it or not, it's having another good day today. Gold is up about 12 bucks at the moment. Right now, you'll see the GLD trading at 123.86. All you have to do to see higher gold is look at the dollar. Dollar has been falling sharply over the past 4 trading sessions. Went from 99 all the way down to 97.28. Dollar down, gold up. It's pretty much that simple. Dollar was way overbought, way overcooked here, and it needed to pull in. It certainly is pulling in now, and that is definitely helping gold out and giving a rise to the gold market. So good pop for gold. And we'll see where that goes today. Looking over at crude oil, though. Crude oil now trading at $45.98. That's down about 69 cents this morning. If you take a look at the all-important USO, which is a good oil ETF, you'll see that right now is trading at around the 1038 level. So again, USO trading lower, 1038, closed at 1057. And again, we'll see if oil can catch a bid, but oil's been rolling over pretty nicely, even with the dollar pulling back. So dollar hasn't had much effect on price of crude, but crude should be coming into some support around the $45 to $44 area on spot. So just keep that in mind. Again, just a quick reminder, we do have the FOMC announcement today at 2 o'clock. We'll see how the market reacts. This FOMC announcement is not followed by a Janet Yellen press conference, so there will not be a Janet Yellen press conference. That only happens at the end of the quarter. So the next press conference by the Fed will be in December. But nonetheless, her statement will move markets, and we'll see where we go today. And again, that announcement is at 2 p.m. This afternoon. All right, we're going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading session. Once again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in there. Had a great 2016. I'm going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.